Just had a little bit of free time before I get into some real crazy stuff on Destiny 2 before I pop over there and do that. Just kind of chill out, do a little bit of drifting, have a little bit of fun on here. And just kind of want to share my thoughts on a few things. All right. Mainly, something I've had people ask me is, why do you enjoy drifting so much when it comes to video games, like car games? Well, I find it really relaxing. It's like, especially when you have an open course, and you have the complete course yourself, and you can just go absolutely crazy. I find it fun. Most people like, drawing or painting or, writing stories. Me, I enjoy drifting. It's really therapeutic because it's like the course is my canvas, the car is my brush, and sadly the tires pay the ultimate price of being, what I used to draw with. And it's usually a lot of very squiggly black marks, just saying. Now, I did actually build a couple more cars. I built the RTRX because, I really like the look of the car. It's classic, but the way it looks like it's supposed to be there. But at the same time, I really like the Boss Mustang. I've always liked the look of the '69 Mustang, just in its own right, because it's such a beautiful car, and it's an iconic car. And see, this thing is a little healthy. And I've had people ask me, how did you get in to be such a gearhead? Well, that one was partially because of my dad. He was a car guy, and I fell in love with it. And to be quite honest, most people, they do drawings, they do, artwork to express themselves. Cars are basically just like a rolling canvas for people. And I've always, really enjoyed that concept. Because, I'll show you what I did actually last night. Just see what I could do. Just like a styling exercise. Y'all remember the Mustang I did? This is basically what I would have if I had a Viper. What I would do to it. Now, the fenders have been widened, flared out a little bit. Car's been lowered. A little bit of aero work on it, but nothing too, out of the ordinary. I blacked out the headlights and taillights. New wheels. I really like those Workmeister wheels. They kind of look like the BBS wheels. And of course that big honking exhaust tip there, let you know the car does still have a bit of attitude to it. But at the same time, it's nothing too, obnoxious. And of course that big honking rear diffuser there. This is, something that I've always liked the Viper as well. The Viper has been like, iconic, modern day Shelby Cobra-esque, just iconic Shelby Cobra-esque, legend in its own right. And I wanted to kind of give it some of that, muscle car look to it as well. Because Vipers are probably one of the nastiest competitors in some of the biggest races in the world. I wanted to have that look of, hey, I've competed on the world stage in some of the biggest races in the world, but trust me, I'll still snap your neck with how fast I can accelerate. But I didn't want to go too extravagant with the paint, so I went with kind of this dark cherry red on it. Cherry red clear coat on it. And To be honest, I really like the way it turned out. This is more of, what I would do. Kind of like this one here. But anyway. I'll tell you what. Let's just go start with a little bit of trouble. And I am going to give this disclaimer now. Whatever you see me do in this game, do not do in real life under any circumstances, because the law will be on you and you will be under the jail, lose your license, your car will be crushed, everything. It's not worth it. And yes, it says hiss on the back of it because, well, Viper. Now, it's only got a little bit of nitrous. It doesn't have anything, too extravagant. So, this is really something I could just, if I want to go into like a multiplayer lobby, I could just go cruise around in and just relax. But still, take it out and have fun. Now, one of the reasons why I really did enjoy the Viper is I did a research paper on it back in the 7th grade, just about the history and the history of it, and the racing aspects of it, of where it's gone.
Middle of the day already?
And to be quite honest, it's kind of fascinating. I mean, 14-page research paper, because I covered the full aftermarket aspect, tuning, the aftermarket aspect of it, tuning, racing. I even had a copied application to get one of the competition coupes. And I still remember this to this day because it was funny. I looked at the application. I said, "Note: if you are a car collector, this application is null and void." But I'm just prowling around the streets here, really. There's a couple of things I did kind of want to talk to you guys about, if y'all actually, if y'all spare your time. As y'all know, I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2, and been doing a lot of raiding on there. Now, something I did find out here recently from a couple of the other Destiny YouTubers is they're going to have a kiosk when the new season starts, so people can get some of the vaulted raid exotics, like the Teraba, the Legend of Acreus, Anarchy. And honestly, that actually makes me happy, because I've got a couple friends of mine, they don't have a lot of time to raid, and I really hope they can get it, because that's going to be awesome if they can. Now, on a side note though, growing up with kind of watching Destiny grow up from when I come into it and seeing, where it's gone, having that, be like a big part of my life, I'm actually happy, that they're trying to combine, Destiny 1 and 2 and kind of make, D2 the ultimate Destiny experience. But, at the same time, it's just, But what I'm really concerned about, though, the most is when they vault the raids. Are they going to do like what they did in Destiny 1 and have like a weekly featured raid? Because that, I think, would be a cool feature to have, you know. As like time progresses, you don't have like, oh, weekly featured raid is, you know, Leviathan. And have like exclusive rewards for completing that weekly featured raid. Can't really tap on this thing's gas too much because it gets a little it gets a little hairy. But it's kind of something that I kind of hope to see in the future, because I think that'd be a cool touch. But something that I am kind of, you know, really curious about is, say, you know, weapons like, oh, the sleeper simulant. Say if you didn't get the weapon or the catalyst, would you still be able to get the catalyst? I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably already got something in the works for that, for those who couldn't get it. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that's actually a buddy of mine sent me a message. Now, I told you I was going to get into a little bit of drifting, so yeah, we're going to. Don't worry. For some stupid reason, this particular event here has been just a bane of my existence. I tap every wall on the way up, and if I do the descent, on the way back down. I don't know if it's just my choice of car, or if it's just I'm going into aggressive. Destination. I'm gonna change cars. Remember, I got the RTRX. And here we go.
Here we go. That'll do.
That turn there, I was coming too aggressive on.
Oh, man.
For me, I'm just coming in, I think I'm just coming in too aggressive on the turns. That's really all it is. And it's like I'm trying to fight the car too much instead of, you know, letting the car just working with the car.
How long can you hold this, man?
Yep. I swung it out too wide there.
Yeah, this is Unit 23. We have someone out here who's verifiably on fire. Over and out. Ain't no one like me.
That was a very scuffed run. So the names people come up with are just absolutely just comical.
Let's go.
All right.
Can't stop, won't stop.
It's really hard to get a feel for the weight transfer of the car, especially because I'm using a controller. Because, you know, I'm poor and I cannot afford a wheel. So I'm like having to, you know,
Excuse me,
estimate it.
superstar, coming through. I love this.
I've almost got to like click it just to really, you know, get it to start. And
I am a legend. Oh, come on. How long can you hold this, man?
Ah. Got a little too cocky there. Had to end and stop.
The king is here, baby.
Now, I'm not going to give up on trying to master the uphill run. Because at the same time, you know, I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. It's just I'm coming in way too aggressive and just trying to be way too aggressive with the car. So I've got to like actually, you know, dial myself back a little bit and go from there, if that makes any sort of sense. So if I can do that, I think I'll be good. But I'm gonna try re-live tuning the car and go from there. I may have to go in and mess with the stance a little bit too. It still feels like it's got a little too much grip in the back end.
I can hit these angles all day. Hell yeah.
My front end caught the lip there, and it went up,
I own this city,
and I
baby.
couldn't get it back control in time.
Focus, Mac. All right, showtime. Oh, crap.
I shouldn't have even fought it.
Probably one of my best runs in a while. There we go. There goes my finesse.
Yep. That last corner there, I've come in way too narrow.
Bow down, baby.
Now, I'm gonna break out my actual drift car. My main one. Ooh, that's what I got. Alright. Okay. Oh. Crap. No. Let me change car, you derp. Okay. Now. Here we go. Much better.
Let's crush these angles.
And see, this is how, this I love. This thing is awesome. How it flows.
Don't lose it, Mac. Check out this ball. Oh yeah, let's run it up.
Ooh, shouldn't have to e-brake there. I almost hate it. Ah. I would say driving physics on here are a lot different than Gran Turismo.
Damn it. I have got to be setting a record or something.
Yeah, number of times to tap the frickin' wall. Alright.
You see that? Bow down, baby.
Oh well. Once I get more woke up and more in tune with myself on this, I'll be able to do a lot better. I've actually got some new juice as well. I've been vaping on a flavor called King's Fruit from Vapor Maven. It is a strawberry lime mango, and it's really nice. Yeah.
Sun's down. Watch out for Mac.
If I actually, you know, shut up and concentrate, I can actually do pretty decent. I missed a freaking corner. Damn it to hell. Anyway, yeah, I mean, what I was saying earlier, guys, the juice I've been vaping on is called King's Fruit. And if any vapors out there are looking for good juice, anymore, I've been going to Vapor Maven. If you have one nearby, definitely go check them out. I mean, they got a lot of really good flavors, and they carry a lot of good stuff. I mean, really helpful, really knowledgeable, and just overall pretty good people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna lie, I'm not gonna BS about it. Pretty good people. And I had to pick up a couple new coils for my tank, but the other flavor I got is Beetlejuice, which I remember the exact flavors that are in that one, but that one's actually really good as well. I've tried that one before, and it's really good. Now, also, there's something else that I did want to talk to you guys about, especially when it comes to the way I drift. You could tell a lot of my mood depending on how I drift. It's like right now, pretty chill, pretty relaxed. I'm still kind of, waking up, kind of getting in my groove. Just got to get myself warmed back up again, just get my groove again. But other than that, I mean, it's like if I'm upset, my a little sloppy, angles are a little all over the place. And my lines are just kind of, not exactly where they should be. But if I'm vibing, doing pretty good, yeah, it's going to be, pretty solid run. But if I'm angry, if I'm just, upset about something, then, yeah, it's going to be kind of erratic. Lines are going to be a lot more sharp. Angles are going to be a lot more aggressive. I mean, when I drift, I like to just have fun, just let her, let her rip, let the car, go crazy. Let her have a little bit of fun. Like I said, if I'm mad, if I'm angry about something, then, yeah, it's going to be, a lot more aggressive, like I'm trying to punish the car. But really, I just want to just go out and have fun. I should be able to get to 546 yards. If I remember this one correctly, I should be able to. Not counting on anything.
Here we go.
Damn it. I'm going to restart that one. That was a scuff run. Sorry about that. Having to kind of try to get comfortable here. Anyway,
showtime. Don't lose this, Mac. Whoops.
All right, and I got it within the first couple corners.
There we go. This is the good stuff right here. Oh, man.
That one there, I did swing it out, swing it the other direction in time.
Eyes on the prize, man.
So it's that lead right there. Dummy, what are you doing?
Damn, check out those lines.
A little too much angle in that one.
My bad.
Okay, yeah, I remember this one now. Okay, I know exactly what I gotta do here.
Keep it focused, man. You're killing it.
If I can get around that building, you know, just in one consecutive drift, that's gonna be a big score boost.
Yeah, this is Unit 23. We have someone out here who's verifiably on fire. Over and out. Damn! I am a legend!
That was a very...
I break records.
That was a very sloppy run. I am not happy with that run. This is going to be one I might have to practice. But yeah, that's another thing too I wanted to definitely talk to you guys about is I've always been one, you know, if something at first, you know, I go back through and I practice and practice and practice and try and get better. But I mean, what you guys have been seeing here is, you know, me practice it. So I can get that ideal line, get those ideal corners in, those ideal angles. I know there's times where I just want to give up and walk away. And often that's, you know, the best thing to do. Just for a little bit, just walk away from it for a bit. If it's frustrating you, walk away. Take some time, you know, collect yourself and come back at it. Alright. I mean, if it's really frustrating you, just walk away from it for a bit, you know, collect yourself, kind of figure out what you're doing wrong. Like, you notice how I was saying what I was doing wrong in those couple corners there. And just come back and try it again. Dial back the angle a little bit. That might help me a little. But another thing too. I'm going to say this, especially in all aspects of life. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I've got a friend of mine. She thinks that she's bothering me by asking for help when it comes to Destiny 2. I never told her. I don't mind it. I don't mind, you know, like going to the different planets and just, you know, meandering around while she's doing some of the stuff on there. Personally, what I do with that is I use that time while she's doing that to practice with different weapons to get better. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Destiny 2, I'm not the greatest with bows. I'm not an archer. I tend to miss a lot of my shots because it's like I try to time it and do like really stupid stuff, but it's like I don't use it in like a combat sense. I try to do more of like a bow hunter would. You know, kind of stalk their prey and get that ideal shot in. Not like, you know, an actual combat archer would do. Like someone who is actually, you know, trained in bow, how to use a bow in warfare. I mean, if you know of anyone who's really good at that, by all means, I'm willing to learn. Because that right there, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Is just, you know, be able to pull a bow out and just go nuts with it. And shit, here in a minute, who knows, I might pop over Destiny 2 and show you guys what I mean, because it's kind of hilarious. Alright. Let's give this another shot. Now they're just being a dick. Alright.
Let's go. There goes my finesse.
Trying to keep my score up here. They say, oh, you can use your nitrous to do that. I really don't like doing that because it's like you build up too much speed going into a corner and you can lose your line.
How long can we hold this, Mac?
I think my handbrake string's a little too high for this course.
Keep it going, Mac. Let's see how high I can go. Woo! I am on fire.
Now, if I can get to that section, I might end the run there just so I can practice getting around that one section.
Hell yeah.
Ow. That hurt. Just saying.
Probably one of my best runs in a while.
Okay. Now I see the section I need to practice on. Come on. Come on, baby. Ah, too fast. Way too fast. I come in there way too quick. No, Mac, right now you're kind of sloppy. I know it's because of the game, you know, because of a really high score, but at the same time, it's like, for me personally, I hold myself to a lot higher standard.
Damn, my bad. The right stop. I am the man.
That was a very sloppy run, and I'm still not happy about that. That one section around that building, I need to practice that one, so... So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to go back and I'm going to practice entry on that particular section and try to perfect my line. Ow. Is this it? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to have to like go through and do the run again. Just to get to that section. When I get there, the run's going to end, but I'm going to just be practicing entry on that section.
Let's go, let's go. All right.
I don't know what it is, but it's like there's something I find really kind of peaceful about drifting.
Not too shabby. Oh, come on. I love this. I own that better my power. All right.
Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's get my marker. Okay, so this is the section I've got to get around. Okay. If I could carry it out, if I could carry that one bit, the ending bit of it there out further, I should be good. Practice it, do it a couple more times. Ah. What you guys are seeing here is basically I was having trouble with this particular section, so I'm just like trying to perfect it. if I could do something like that coming in, I'd be good. I just gotta make my marker. So I just gotta remember the sign. Ah. I can come back to this later. All right. Just taking a little bit of a break real quick. Gonna have me a quick smoke. Now, I've heard people say that stance tuning really does affect the cars. So, we're actually going to mess with it and find out. Hey, what's up? Still feels a little too grippy in the back. Fuck that fence. Yep. Crap. Starting a little too wide. Lost too much momentum there. Shit. It might honestly be the rear camera. Maybe if I give it a little bit more in the rear, it might slide more. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking out loud. It still feels a little grippy, but I mean, I can work on it later. Couldn't 360 it. Alright, so I am actually going to pop over to Destiny 2 and restart this. I will see you guys over there here in a bit. Anyway, before I go, I know the times we're in right now are kind of trying, you know, the election, everyone's nervous. You know, he's nervous, the pandemic, everything, just everything at once going on. But all the thing I really can say is, you know, y'all take care of each other, look out for one another. Y'all stay safe out there, and God bless every single one of you.